When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Alrighty, hi guys. Hi, my name is Kamoya. Welcome to Empathic Earth Angel. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. Guys, I got my fairy wings now. They flap. Look at me flapping. And they're so cute. Oh god, I love them. Okay, so today I was drawn to do a reading for the intuitive. So the theme of today is going to be my oracle deck. It's going to be from the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. And I love the graphic on it. I love these cards because black is also one of my favorite colors. Well, shades, whatever. And then I'm going to pull one healing message from my Green Witches Oracle deck. It's just going to tell you how you can use nature or herbs to heal yourself at this time after we do the oracle reading from the intuitive deck. And then I'm going to pull one mindful message from my mindful message deck. And then I'm going to pull 3 messages from your future higher self. And then I'm going to pull, I feel, 1 message or 2 maybe from this deck. It's just going to be short and sweet, spiritual guided messages from your higher self, from your future self. It's just going to see whatever you may need right now at this time, whatever it is that you're going through intuitively. So I'm just going to ask that you guys connect to the cards individually because this is going to be a generalized reading. So how does it apply to you in your life? So when I show you the cards, just use your intuition and discernment to say how does this connect to my life. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. Let me just, okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck. They're a little matted, so it's like harder to shuffle this deck. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay. I just realized that my AC was on in the intro, so I apologize for that. But yes, we're back. One more card. I'm going to pull one more card left now. Alright, Spirit, any messages? Okay, so 3 cards pulled. Let's see what the cards are that we have. So we have Disguise, which we love that. Then we have Stillness. Awesome. And Protect. Okay, alrighty. So I'm going to start off by reading Disguise. Let's see what that... Oh, it looks like a chameleon, so let's see. Yes. Okay, so the first card we're starting off with is Disguise. Okay. So it says Disguise. This card represents disguise and facade. It is the idea of blending into one's social landscape to fit in, but also in order to assimilate to new surroundings. The natural camouflage of the chameleon might be interpreted as deceptive or depletitious, I think, in one's reading, but it may also signify the need to protect oneself by blending in and becoming invisible. This card could symbolize a wallflower who feels invisible, or a social butterfly who can adapt and thrive in any social situation. Okay, before I continue, I'm getting a download. So what I'm hearing is that Spirit is saying that you may have been trying to fit in so bad that you've kind of forgotten who you are. You've blended into your surroundings so much that you don't even know who you are anymore. You've allowed yourself to fully fade, you know? And I speaking from experience, I have been there to the point where I just also didn't want to be noticed, you know? So I've always been told that I was beautiful, but the thing is, for me, because I grew up with so much trauma, it was easier for me to not want to be noticed by people or not want to talk to people. So I stayed in the background. I tried to dim myself down with my posture, with just like not making eye contact. But that doesn't mean that people still don't notice you, right? But Spirit is saying this is not the time to hide. This is not the time to camouflage. You were not made to be hidden. You were made to be seen at the forefront, okay? Spirit wants you to let go of the ideas that you imposed on yourself or other people have imposed on you, that you aren't good enough to be seen in the limelight, okay? Or that you shouldn't be seen in the limelight, because you were made special for a reason. There's no one else in the world like you, so there's no need for you to dim your light, okay? And for some of you guys are so good at adapting to your situations that you can fit in anywhere. You're like a social butterfly, and I love that for you. Okay, so the rest of the reading says, while we largely associate the chameleon color changing ability with camouflage, it is also used to signal their intentions, health, temperature, and feelings. The chameleon card may represent wearing your heart on your sleeve and allowing your deeper feelings to show. This card also may represent those born under the Western zodiac sign of Gemini. So some of you guys may be a Gemini. Okay, you got two sides to you. Okay. For those of you who do wear your heart on your sleeve, I want to be the first to tell you that that is not a bad thing. I think that society has made it weird where expressing your feelings or telling somebody that you love them or showing up and being very expressive of your love is weird, but I do not think it is weird. I think as human beings we came here to actually express ourselves, to be able to show our love outwardly. It's when we show it to the wrong people they make us feel like we're weird for it or that we're doing too much. The right person is going to appreciate every love you send their way, every gesture, everything about you. Don't dim your light. Don't dim down the love that you give other people because you want to blend into how society says that you're supposed to show love. Okay, how do you feel in your heart that you're supposed to show love? It should be natural. It should be freeing. If you have to say, oh no, I'm not going to do this because they may act weird, or then you're not with the right person, or you're literally you've been programmed to think that, so you're expressing love in a half-assed way, or you're holding back on it. Okay, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to express unconditional love freely. It's when we choose to give it to the wrong people when it hurts. Okay, when you give it to the right people, it will be more than appreciated. If anything, you will see that love come back to you tenfold. Okay, so a shadow aspect of this reading is, while hiding from danger can seem like the best course and is a valid tool for survival, you must be careful not to blend in so fully that you lose yourself. Take time to recover from the danger, heal yourself, and learn to live boldly once again. Do not be afraid to show the bright colors of your personality to the world. So Spirit is aiding you again. Don't be shy. Don't shy away from your personality, okay? You were made this way for a reason. God, the creator, the universe, they took their time with you, okay? They made you this special, bold person for a reason. And I can understand that trauma can make us feel like, okay, like I don't really want to be out there because the last time I was out there, I got hurt. Okay, it all comes back to changing your self-belief, guys. When we change our self-belief, our external world starts to reflect that. So practicing affirmations that rewrite your story, okay, rewrite your self-belief. Sleep with subliminal messages to change the way that you think about yourself, because at the end of the day you attract what you think. Okay, so if you think that, okay, at the end of the day I'm always going to get hurt, you're going to attract people who are going to hurt you. Right? But if you change your concept and you say, you know what, I trust my intuition at the end of the day to make the right decision for who I choose into my life. So if I get a feeling about this person, I let them go. Okay, and I only attract people who have my best interests at heart. You will start to meet your soul family. You will start to be aligned with the things that you desire. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from this reading. So an element associated with this card is earth, flowers, amaranthine, monk's hood, poppy, skeleton flower. I have never heard of a lot of these flowers. Some crystals associated with this card could be bloodstone, tiger's eye, tourmaline, and chrysoprase. Okay, so maybe you guys can consider getting any of the crystals I mentioned. And a spell work associated with this card is protection from those who seek you, to aid in difficult social situations, making new friends, aiding social acceptance. Okay, so you can try any of those spell works in regards to those topics. Okay, so that was the first card. The next card that we have is Stillness. Okay, what I'm getting from this already is y'all not meditating. Spirit is calling for you to meditate. Okay, so let's see what the interpretation of the card is. This is a heron. A heron? Okay, I thought this was something else. Okay, so stillness. So this card, it represents stillness and serenity. Unlike bear, the other card, who inspires physical rest, the heron card signals psychological and spiritual rest. So okay, so this card is telling me that you've been working yourself hard mentally. Spiritually, you may also may have been doing a lot of spiritual work. So spirit is aiding you to rest right now, which I've been seeing as the theme overall, even when I watch my own readings for my zodiac sign. Rest is the season. It's the season for rest. Okay, a lot is going on in the air, and a lot is going on in the energies in the sky at this time. So spirit our spirit, the universe, is aiding us to rest. Our ancestors want us to rest at this time. We've been doing a lot of healing. They see you, okay, but now is a season of rest. There's different seasons. There's seasons where you go out and you do things. There's seasons where you need, and there's seasons where you need to rest. So right now, spirit is really aiding you to rest and be still. Okay, just enjoy your own energy right now. Give your brain a break. Go out, do fun things. Okay, something that doesn't require you to think too much. Okay, the rest of the reading says, the heron is a fishing bird who relies on stillness to catch prey. As they wait patiently in a calm pond, the water becomes glassy and still. Their balance upon their stalk-like legs inspire harmony, centering, and tranquility. This card urges you to stop and take a moment to center yourself. It is a card for meditation, mindfulness, reflection, and grounding. In Korea, the heron is a symbol of grace and transcendence above the mundane world. A heron on the ground is associated with earth and water around them, but as they take flight into the boundless air, they transcend the physical. If you have been too grounded in the material or focused on the physical, then this card urges you to look higher. If the bodily reality of a situation is too defined and painful right now, focusing on mental journeys might be safe and healing. Out-of-body experiences, visualizations, and higher consciousness may be calling you as ways to get through the present situation. Okay, so for some of you guys that may be too focused on what's going on in your material realm right now, spirit is aiding you to connect with your higher self, to connect with higher consciousness. What you can do is you can use a meditation for connecting to your higher self frequencies on YouTube. There's plenty. I will link my favorite one down below, or you can listen to your crown chakra frequency and just meditate. Any answers, any questions that you may need will come through at that time, but you have to quiet your mind. You have to find that stillness. So no distractions, nothing around you that may interrupt this meditation. You can do 15-30 minutes a day just to let go of what you're actually. Sometimes when we worry about the outcome, we worry about what we actually desire so much that we don't give it enough time to manifest. A lot of the times things manifest in the spiritual world before they manifest in our reality, in the 3D. Okay, spirit wants you to focus on your higher consciousness right now. Focus on your higher self. For those of you that want to learn to embody your higher self, that person that I always believe that your higher self is the version of you that has no fear. Okay, and I also do believe that your higher self is the person you are today versus who you were 3 years ago, and you continue to become your higher self, right? But the future higher self of you, the future version of you, they have no fear. They've let go of their limited beliefs, okay? They've reprogrammed their mind to believe what they actually truly believe, what they want to believe. That they're only good things. Anything that is negative that we believe about ourselves, it's not true. It's simply just not true. And it takes us to reprogram those programmings that we were programmed with from either our parents, the people around us, however. Okay, so the rest of the card says, this card could also represent those born under the Western zodiac sign of Aquarius. Okay, so some of you may also be an Aquarius, okay, or maybe a moon sign, or maybe in your big 3. So it says, shadow reading. As a heron strikes and plucks a fish from the water, the splashes of chaos take over and ripple out. Stillness may be the calm before the storm. Alternatively, the ripples of someone else's chaos may be threatening to surge into your world. So some of you may be allowing other people's drama to come into your peace, to affect your peace. And spirit is letting you know that you have to let that go. Okay? At the end of the day, we are not responsible for other people's journey. Yes, we can be of help if they ask for help, right? But if they're asking for help and there's no change, then you need to detach from it if it's also causing you to be not at peace. Okay, so we can't be Captain Save-A-Ho every day. Okay, and spirit is telling you to hang it up, let it go. Okay. And just because you let it go doesn't mean that you don't love this person. Sometimes you have to always, not sometimes, you have to always love yourself more. Okay? Once you love yourself more, you don't put yourself in situations that deplete you. Okay? We can love other people, but sometimes we have to love them from a distance and allow them to make their own mistakes. They will learn better once they make their own mistakes and come to their own conclusions. Okay? A lot of times, sometimes people just want to vent in a soundboard, but we be going out of our way to save them when they never asked for it. Okay, an element associated with this is air and water. A flower is reed, lily of the valley, and magnolia. Stones associated with this card is moss, agate, blue calcite, and chrysocolla and jade. Okay, some of these crystals I really gotta practice saying them. Spell work for this card is promoting inner calm and peace, quelling fear and doubt. So getting rid of fear and doubt. Okay, some of you guys may be living in fear and doubt, and remember that is not your true self. So to be able to get rid of those beliefs is by reprogramming your mind through affirmations, guys. It may feel silly at first, but consistency, stick with it for 30 days and see how your external world starts to change. Okay, and watch what you're saying, watch your words. If you're doing your affirmations and you're saying that, oh, I believe that I am worthy of love, but then you go out into the world and say, oh my god, everybody hates me. No, for the next 30 days, watch what you're saying, speak your affirmations, and only speak positive things into your life. Okay, so that is the message from that card. The next card that I have for you guys is protect, and you can see the koala holding their baby. It's so cute. Okay, let's see what that one is about. Okay, the koala. Okay, so koala, protect. This card represents protect from harm and comfort in difficult times. Unlike the scorpion card, this card encourages a caring and reassuring form of protection, often associated with caregivers. This card is the protection of a safe place, a thick blanket rather than a suit of armor. Okay, so before I continue to read this, I'm getting a download for this card. So Spirit is letting me know that what you need right now isn't tough love. Okay, you've always been giving yourself tough love. What Spirit is saying right now, what you need is a gentle hug. You need, and we can give this to ourselves. Okay, we can just literally hug ourselves. We have to be kinder to ourselves. What I'm getting from this, you need to be gentle with yourself. Right now you may be going through a lot, but Spirit is telling me that you really need to just stop, breathe, and say, you know what, I love me. Tell yourself, I love you. Look in the mirror when you talk to yourself and say, I love you. You've done so much for me, and I am grateful for where we are today. I know that we may be going through a lot right now, but it will get better. These simple words to yourself is a boost of strength. It's a boost of motivation. Okay, but when we sit there and we say, you know what? Oh my God, I'm tired of this. You can't do anything right. You're not going to do anything right. It always comes back down to how we speak to ourselves, how we care for ourselves. Right now, your body needs the self-care. Okay, give yourself water, give yourself rest. You're deserving of it. You don't have to earn this. You don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn the things that your body needs. Okay, it just needs kindness from you, and that is a form of protection. Despite its bear-like appearance, the koala is a marsupial. As with most marsupials, koalas care for their young using an abdominal pouch, keeping them safe, close, warm, and nourished. So another download I'm getting before I finish reading this card is a lot of you need to heal your mother wound. Okay, a lot of the times when we grow up in unsafe situations, we don't learn how to take care of ourselves. So naturally, we are supposed to be protected. We're supposed to eat 4 meals a day, 3 to 4 meals a day, bathe, groom ourselves, just self-care in general. But when you reparent yourself and heal that mother wound, you have to do those things for yourself. When you have a broken mother wound, you do not take the time to eat, you do not take the time to drink your water, you do not take the time to take care of yourself. But Spirit is letting me know that it is time. Okay, you need to look up, I know there's like video options on how to reparent yourself. So I will also link one down below if I remember. I will also link one down below, but you can also look it up. How to reparent your mother wound. I'm getting this very strongly from this card. A lot of you guys have that. You need to do that, okay? It'll make a world of difference. Being kinder to yourself, okay? Maybe your mom wasn't there for you when you needed them to be, and I'm so sorry for that. Right now, your body, your mind, your soul, it needs you to repair your inner child, okay? Eat healthy foods, fill your body with good things. Okay. Koalas tend to avoid energy heavy hostile behavior unless it is necessary, but can also be aggressive and territorial when forced. This card represents comforting protection. Okay. All right, so another download I'm also getting is a lot of you guys need to surrender arguing. Okay, I see that you have that combative energy, and there's nothing wrong with you having that combative energy, but you don't even understand how much energy it takes to do that. Not every fight is worth a fight. Okay, I want you to learn to get in control of your anger. Find ways to actually channel your anger in positive ways. Maybe hitting the gym, maybe starting boxing, maybe going to the shooting range, whatever it is that you may need. But Spirit is letting me know that some of you guys are spending a lot of time trying to win every argument. Your warrior is tired right now. It's in the beginning, it says like, I'm going to repeat. This card is the protection of a safe place, a thick blanket rather than a suit of armor. Some of you guys need to put down that armor, okay, and tend to yourself in a nurturing way. Okay. Sadly, many myths and legends of Australian abnormal people have been lost due to their recent tragic history. One surviving story from the Gumbaginner people of South Wales is that of the Great Flood, in which a little boy uses koala intestines to create a bridge between the islands that emerged from receding flood waters. After the bridge was built, the people of Africa joined those of Australia, and the different original tribes were born. Much like modern conversation efforts to keep the koala from extinction, this card promotes conversation of nature, protection of culture, and caring for others. Okay, so maybe trying doing something nice for other people at this time could also help bring in good energy for you and also help you feel better. I don't know about you guys, but when I do things for people that I love and I see the smile on their face, or even for a stranger, it makes my heart feel so good. So you can also try that as well. So a shadow reading for this card is the koala gets very little energy from their diet, so the creatures conserve their energy through slow movement and regular rest. Consequently, the koala is often associated with laziness or lethargy. A shadow reading of this card may indicate protection without teeth. It is an offer of safety and comfort without sustaining the offer with action, care, effort, and defense. Okay, so what I'm getting from this card is that you really do need to change your diet. I'm getting a download in terms of like, you're not eating the right foods that are meant to nourish your body. Okay, you have little energy right now because you're not taking care of your temple. Spirit is aiding you to take care of your temple. This is your sign. Okay, so that is the reading for the card. So an element associated with this card is earth, flowers, eucalyptus, angelica, calendula, motherwort, and some stones associated with this is cat's eye, carnelian, chloride, fluorite, lapis lazuli, and period. I know that's not how you say it, but that's how I'm gonna say it. Spell work: protection of a loved one. So someone may need protection. Like you can try even making a prayer dedicated to whoever this one may be for. Those of you who feel like your loved ones may need a protection spell right now, you can create your own protection spell by just writing out your feelings and what you want Spirit to do for you. Okay, another one is the blessing of a new child. So some of you guys may be expecting. Okay, and another spell work for this card could be dispelling nightmares. So some of you guys may not be sleeping well. If you guys are experiencing insomnia or anything of that sort, it's usually something going on in your mind. What is it that you've been worrying about at this time? Okay, so that is the reading from my Wild Mystic Oracle deck. Okay, so the next one I'm going to pull is a card from my Green Witches Oracle deck, and that's just going to be a natural herb from Earth to help you with what you're dealing with at this time. Okay, all right, Spirit, any messages for the collective? Anything that they need? Anything that can help them right now in their healing journey? I welcome that in at this time. Oh, okay, this card popped up. Sage. Okay, so some of you guys need to sage, which just kind of goes back to the protection from the card before. So let me read what it says. So on the card it says sage, wisdom, purification, and harmony. Okay, all right, a natural herb that you may need at this time is sage. Let's read the meaning of it. Jesus Christ, what is something there? This guidebook is a little weird, so I gotta like search for it. Okay, there we go. Finally found it. Okay, so this card says Sage. Sage is a wise herb. It reassures you that you are grounded and stable, and that the wisdom you need is easily accessible if you look in the right place. The Sage card reminds you that insight can appear from unlikely sources. Being in harmony with your environment allows you to receive messages and act on them more easily than if you are living in discord. Listening can bring balance, and purification can remove obstacles that further cloud that exchange of information and communication. So before I continue reading this, what I'm getting from this card is that saging your environment will allow you to actually receive the information that you need. Saging and also meditation. Okay, so you clean your environment out, declutter, sage your environment, and also ask the questions that you need, and you'll be able to see that everything you need is already right in front of you. A lot of the times we'd be like, oh, I want this and I need this, but we always have what we need at that moment. Make it work with what you have, okay? And you are so disconnected from your environment right now that you aren't able to see. Spirit is aiding you to get back in touch with your higher self. Get back in touch with spirit, okay? Sage your environment, meditate. You've been falling off, and spirit is letting you know that it's time to get back on your grounding routines. Go outside, walk barefoot, meditation, grounding. These are all the things that will keep you connected to spirit, okay? So the rest of the card says, remember that what may not make sense now might fall into place later. Don't be so quick to dismiss advice that doesn't make sense immediately. Remain open and wisdom will come to you. Okay. A reflection question for this card. How can you help to facilitate the communication of wisdom from your surroundings? Okay, so how can you help spirit communicate with you easily is the question that is connected to this card. Okay, so that is the reading from the Green Witch's Oracle deck. So a way to use natural magic to help you out in your life. Okay, and so now I'm going to pull a mindful message card for you to take with you at the end of this reading, because this was it wasn't heavy, but it was quite heavy. Okay, so I'm going to pull a mindful message for you as well. Something that you can keep, that will keep you in the energy of mindfulness, okay? Which is a great energy to be in. All right, Spirit, any messages for the collective today? Any messages for the collective? Ooh, yep, I got a message. A loving space, okay? This is the card that was pulled for you. Loving space. Let me read the interpretation now. Loving space. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. See, that goes back down to what we were talking about earlier. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. So this mindful message is going back to what I was speaking about earlier. We cannot live other people's journey for them, okay? We're here to experience our own journey, to heal from our own karma. But when we try to help other people with their karma and it's not working, it's for a reason, okay? They're supposed to learn it in a different way, and you're interrupting that flow. All you can do is hold a loving space for them and let them know, hey, at the end of the day, while you're going through this, you'll figure it out. But I love you, but you love them from a distance, okay? Because a lot of the times that is also what's depleting your energy. Why psychologically, spiritually, you are tired, because you're out there fighting other people's journey for them, okay? Hold that loving space for them. It doesn't mean that you don't love them or you love them any less. If you needed someone to tell you, it does not mean that you love them any less, but you have to love you more, okay? Hold the loving space in your heart for them. You can pray for them. You can send love to them, but you can't take their pain for them, okay? Next, I'm going to pull a future message from your higher self. I'm going to pull 3 cards for this because this was quite. It's gotten heavier in the last 30 seconds. So I'm going to pull 3 messages from your future higher self and see what they have to say to you. Okay. Oh, see one there? All right. Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages? 2 more messages for the collective. Okay. Thank you. Looks like your future self is done talking. Let me see. Okay. Alrighty. So, 1 card that I flipped over so far. So what your future self might want you to know is when you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. So don't run from a challenge, guys. A challenge is, think of it as a way to power up. Think of it as a way in the matrix where we are now getting ready to level up. Do not run from this. 9 times out of 10 when we are facing a challenge in our life, it's something there we're supposed to learn. Okay, everything is a lesson that we're supposed to learn. Learn the lesson. Don't shy away from the challenge. Go out and do it. You're a lot stronger than you think. Okay, you would not be given something you cannot handle. Remember that. Okay, stay strong, but you don't run from the challenge. Okay, don't run from it. Is what your future higher self wants to tell you. It's going to work out. Another thing is, let your true colors show you, so your tribe knows how to find you. Oh, this one. This message is powerful. Okay, it's something about when we become our authentic selves, the people who are meant for us naturally gravitate towards us. When we are hiding and pretending, when we're disguising ourselves and not actually being who we truly are, then we keep a lot of filler people in our lives. That is why when we change and we go through metamorphosis and we completely like elevate our soul, a lot of the people who we used to be friends with, we are no longer friends with because they are not on that frequency. That is not who we truly are. They match the old you because that version of you is no longer here. That version of you was programmed, had conditions. But this version of you is exactly who you are, okay? And let it shine. Don't be afraid to let it shine, because I promise you, it's something so freeing about having people around you that love you for truly who you are. You don't have to worry. You let go of anxiety, let go of depression, because they love you just as you are, okay? And they support all the changes that you're going through. They don't try to remind you of who you used to be, okay? And if they do, let them go. Let them fly, baby, because they're not meant for you. The last message that I got from your future higher self is when you start the path appears. So take a step in any direction. So some of you guys that are maybe worried about which direction to go in, which path to go in, just know that you can't make a wrong decision, okay? Don't think about it too much. Do a meditation for your higher self and ask, what is it that I need to do? And don't give yourself the answer. If you're afraid to take that step, it's because you're meant to take that step, okay? That is where you're meant to be. And if you needed a sign, here you go. Your future self is talking to you. Take a step in any direction and it will always work out for you, okay? You are a limitless being, and I need you to start them reprogramming so you know that you can match this frequency, that you are a limitless being, okay? All right, so lastly, I'm going to pull three messages from here. It's just going to be short, sweet phrases, spiritual phrases for you to take with you throughout your day. Okay, let me just shuffle this deck. All right, Spirit, any last messages for the collective to close off this reading? Okay, all right. Any guided messages for the collective? Any guided messages for the collective? Ooh, 2 cards popped out. Ooh, another one. Pull another card from the tarot deck. Okay, so I pulled another card. Alrighty, let's see. So one thing says, you are entering a time of happiness. Yes, I literally love that for you, okay? You're letting go of the dark times and happiness is always a choice, guys. So you choosing happiness to enter this timeline and letting go of trying to people please and save everyone else, but now you're saving yourself. Spirit, it could not be prouder, okay? They're going to bless you with all the things that you always desired, okay? I'm very happy for you. Another card says, real change starts from inside you. Okay, so this goes back to you guys actually changing your internal beliefs is when your external reality will change. I promise you. I'm speaking of this. This is coming from someone who's coming from such a dark place. When I changed my limited beliefs, when I changed the way that I felt about myself, I started to radiate outward. Okay, and now I'm radiating. I'm flapping in the wind. Okay, I want you to start flapping in the wind. And it says, I release all negative energy. Ooh, I want you to affirm this. I release all negative energy. That sage, come on, guys. I need you to get it. Amazon, anywhere. Sage. Well, get it from a reputable source, okay? I release all negative energy. I love that for you guys so much. Lastly, I'm going to light an incense and bring in good energy towards you. So if you consent to this, you can please stay and enjoy this good energy I'm sending your way. If you do not consent to this, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video, and I love you guys. Bye-bye. Okay. So since your reading called for purification, I will use my purification incense to send you good energy, okay? And purify your energy. All right. So if you do consent to this, I want you to take a deep breath and say, I consent to this good energy that is being sent my way right now, okay? Alrighty, guys. So right now I'm lighting this purification incense to allow me to purify the energy of the collective, send them good energy, and release all negative energy surrounding them at this time. Every time we light something, we set an intention for it, guys. We don't just light it. And that tells Spirit exactly what you need in that moment, too. So thank you for consenting to this. And right now, we're purifying your energy. We're calling in good energy around you, around your manifestations, around your desires. We're releasing all negative energy that surrounds you, okay? And when I say fully release, don't be afraid of the challenge, okay? It's going to feel hard when a lot of things start to fall away out of your life, but it's always for your divine protection. It's always for your higher self. It's always for your good. You always have to adapt that mentality that changes in my life because it's for my greater good. We may not see the future, but just know Spirit always has your back. You're doing an amazing job at this time. Treat yourself with kindness, love, compassion, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to send you good energy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with someone who may need it at this time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.